The Bible describes discipleship as a journey that begins with connection between an individual and Jesus and results in a transformation of the heart. Salvation is the starting place for all disciples, but it's only the beginning. In the Bible, both Paul and Peter describe new believers as newborn infants, where things like baptism, connection, discipleship, and partnership with the body become their greatest needs. As believers grow in their faith, they soon discover and embrace the need to belong and the need to not simply go to church, but to be the church. They begin to see the importance of things like attendance, generosity, giving, belonging to a small group, and serving. Believers who mature in their faith will begin to become more comfortable sharing Jesus with others by telling their own story. They will take on the calling of discipling others, a task that Jesus has called all followers to do. As believers mature even more, they will begin to lead others and eventually raise up other disciples and leaders. As a disciple develops as a multiplying leader through lifelong learning and fully embraces their calling, the Bible identifies them as a co-laborer. Paul wrote to the Corinthians, "For we are God's fellow workers." For many, this may simply identify someone who serves God in their workplace, school, or home. For others, it may mean to surrender as a ministry leader, a missionary, a pastor, or a church planter. Either way, here at Crosspoint Church, we choose to evaluate our spiritual effectiveness not by how many we see on Sunday mornings, but by how many we raise up as co-laborers of the gospel of Christ. So whether you identify as a spiritual infant or a maturing believer, a multiplying leader, or a co-laborer, each of us as a disciple of Christ must discover where we are on the discipleship pathway and commit to growing in our faith as we connect, grow, serve, and send.